What's good, beautiful people? How are you? This is your girl, Divine Karma, coming in with a collective twin flame reading today. How are y'all? Next 48 hours for you and your twin flame. What to look forward to, messages from your twin, all of that. Too many cards, Spirit. Before you do anything, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, all right, before we get the next 48 hours for you and your twin, especially if your twin has something to say to you, all right? My readings are open. Let's jump into this reading. What am I? Well, thank you. Old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. There's a lot of analyzing going on. A lot of analyzing going on. There needs to be a new thought process and communication. It is how you and your twin does things. And in the next 48 hours, I'm picking up there's going to be a conversation between you and your twin flame, and it could be you saying this to them or them saying this to you, like this, we're like this. I just heard I'm bored. Like somebody's going to literally say I'm bored, or this ain't going where it's supposed to be going. And not that they're not saying they want to break up or something like that. It's just that you or your twin doesn't feel like there's any growth. Like y'all in a real stagnant kind of position right now. Mask, hiding your true feelings, pretending and delude, gaslight and personify. Your twin flame for a lot of y'all has like there's this energy that you have been thinking everything is good because they've been wearing this mask, and you've been thinking possibly there's nothing wrong, or vice versa. But I'm picking up you've been feeling like because your twin has not said anything, like and they're in. I keep hearing I'm bored, like for some of you, if you already, y'all have acknowledged that y'all are twin flames or whatever, and then it's just, y'all went into, okay, so we're going to be together, or we're going to do this, and like, and then that's where y'all stopped, and your twin is, like I keep hearing, I'm bored. And in the next 48 hours, this conversation is, going to happen. Not and respectfully, it's not going to be a whole bunch of, rah rah stuff. Separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. Yeah, for a lot of you, even if you're in separation already with your twin, but for a lot of you, if you're not, like, I'm picking up this uncertain future, thinking about you, sadness, bitter, because they are like they don't know where to go next, right? They know, there's always a possibility y'all could take a break, but I'm not picking up the energy that they do. I'm just picking up the energy that your twin wants to figure out, like, what the are we supposed to be doing? Like, we've acknowledged that we twin flames, but we've been doing the same. If we're twin flames, and and for some of you, you might be a little more spiritually inclined than your twin flame, and they're like, okay, well, we've been doing, whatever we've been doing for the last 3 months or last 4 months. Now what? I told you. And this conversation is going to happen in the next 48 hours. Interested, awaiting messages, text, calls, email, talking more. Y'all are going to have this conversation. And it's like I said, respectfully, because they are just unsure. Like, what are we twin flames? What in the blue magic hair grease are we supposed to be doing now? Right? You have the golden mirror behind that, self-absorbed and one-sided. They don't understand what they supposed to be doing. Like some of your twin flame with this one-sided might be feeling like okay, you said we twin flames. That's what we agreed. We talked about, and now that I'm doing, I guess being in my twin flame energy, I have no idea one-sided what that is. You have coffin behind that, new beginnings, reborn, transition, and tragic endings. Like they don't want to end this. They really don't. But with this coffin card, there needs to be, like, y'all need to freshen this up. Y'all need a new beginning. Y'all need to rebirth and transition and, create the paradise that, y'all may have, talked about. Y'all twin flames. There's supposed to be, a beautiful ending, or, whatever rules. I don't want to say rules, but energy y'all set forth. Like, it hasn't been paradise for your twin flame. They don't know what they're supposed to be doing next. So y'all need to be the phoenix together, rising in unity together, a new phase, new beginning, a new, rebirth. Uh, the sword and the rose. Like there's going to be a real heartfelt conversation in the next 48 hours about y'all soul connection, about, where y'all going, what am I supposed to be doing? Y'all gonna, talk about this and heal, because like I said, your twin flame, a lot of y'all, I feel like they don't know what they supposed to be doing, but y'all gonna figure it out. Cupid is going to intervene if you believe in Cupid, and y'all are going to figure this out. But expect this conversation within the next 48 hours. Give me some more information, Spirit. Mm-hmm. Commitment. A lot of you, this conversation is going to, it's going to lead to a commitment. Once y'all get on the same page and talk about this, and your twin flame is, y'all get an understanding with each other. Some of you are going to move forward, I'm hearing, right after the holidays. Moving in with each other, maybe buying a house, is what I heard. Some of you are in separation with your twin. And I'm not saying like y'all not together, but y'all don't live together. That's going to change after the holidays. That conversation is going to take place. Self-love also came out with that. A lot of you, your twin flame, within, when this conversation happens and this energy in the next 48 hours is also going to, they're going to, some of them feel like they need you to understand that they need still to have their individuality. They still need to have their, girls night out with their friends, or the boys, hang out with the guys or go hike. Like, they still need that self-love and that self-time to themselves, right? And that, like not in a bad way. It's going to be a very respectful conversation. Thank you. True love, like I said, this next 48, this is not a breakup. It's a rebirth. It's lighting the flame back up, all right? Because y'all have learned the lessons, right? Y'all have learned the lessons. A lot of y'all have had a really rough time with your twin flame. In the beginning, there were a lot of self-sabotaging energy going on. Your twin might have treated you like an option, or vice versa. In the beginning, y'all had a lot of challenges to overcome. And in the beginning, it was a lot of, a whole bunch of talk, but wasn't no action. So a lot of you have been through a lot with your twin flame. But now that y'all putting this teamwork together and coming together, this is going to bloom very, very nicely. This conversation is really going to bring things into balance, where y'all can enjoy some time. Like I said, after the holidays, a lot of you, you and your twin are going to take things up a notch. Moving in together. Someone might get a proposal. I just heard buy a dog or something like that. But you are ready, and your twin is ready. And for those of you that you and your twin were, kind of in that friendship arena, like, that's going to change as well, because they want a fresh start. They want a fresh start, and it's very well worth it. Very real, very well worth it. Well, let's get some tarot on the deck. Spirit, give us some more messages for this twin flame collective reading, next 48 hours. Yeah, somebody's definitely going to get proposed to by the end of the year, with this looking like a wedding and this commitment card. There's definitely a higher level of commitment coming between you and your twin flame, if y'all weren't already there. Spirit, give us some closing messages, please. Next 48 hours for my twin flames. Three of Pentacles. I just told you about teamwork. This is going to come together nicely. Yes, indeed, for you and your twin flame. Balance. We're going to talk about that Seven of Swords in a minute, because I know where. Yes. All right. Bottom of the deck, taking a leap of faith. This next 48 hours is going to hit home. It's going to be very, very clarifying. All right, Three of Pentacles, Earth energy, about y'all working together, about y'all being on the same page, right? Let me get to this before I get to the rest of the cards. With this Seven of Swords and this Nine of Pentacles, air energy and earth energy. Some of you, either you or your twin flame, and y'all gonna talk about it, has someone that is telling you or your twin flame, don't get into this, it ain't worth it, stay single, da 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 da, all this, that, and the third. Somebody is in either in your ear or your twin flame's ear. This Three of Pentacles is about teamwork, but it's also some by third party. And I'm not like, there's nothing about you and your twin flame like cheating on each other. There is someone that is in your ear or your twin flame's ear, and y'all gonna talk about it. Stay single. Don't commit. Don't do this. I'm trying to give you advice. And the person that's trying to give you this advice is like the worst person on the planet when it comes to freaking relationships to give somebody advice. All right. So I wanted to get that out of the way, right? Ten of Cups, water energy. After these holidays, you and a lot of y'all are going to talk about building a family, buying a home together, moving in with each other, like taking things up a notch. With this Justice card, Libra energy, a lot of y'all, let me tell you what I saw. This, some of y'all, because of the timing and maybe, y'all financial situation ain't over the top, a lot of you are going to go to the courthouse and just have a simple wedding and have friends over afterwards. Like that's the energy I picked up. For the rest of you, it's about y'all coming into balance, about y'all talking, about y'all being balanced and things being fair across the board. Especially when for some of you, the conversation about, hey, I still want to hang out with my guys, or hey, I still want to keep my individuality sometimes to hang out with the girls. Like that conversation is going to happen, and it's going to happen in a way that's very respectful to the both of you, to where nobody is feeling like things are not fair. But for others of you, y'all going straight to the courthouse, get married, and y'all ain't even going to tell people to afterwards invite people over for drinks. The Ten of Cups with this water energy, yeah. Some of y'all are going to talk about having a family. You may get pregnant. I don't know why. Y'all know the last few months there's been a lot of pregnancy readings on my Twin Flame channel, but it's going to be very emotionally balanced. There's children here. It's going to be a really, really beautiful outcome with the Sun card. This is also Sun card is also about, it's about positivity, positivity and all those good things and joy and happiness in your life, but it's also about children. There's two cards with children on it. Some of you are literally either going to combine families or going to get pregnant, right? Something about right after the holidays, going to get pregnant, or some of you you and your twin flame are going to go somewhere maybe during the holidays, and after the holidays, while y'all was on the holidays, y'all was being grown, and after the holidays, you're going to realize that you're pregnant. All right. I'm going to drop this off here. Y'all know the drill. I love you, and I love it when you love me back. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.